because of the compensatory pick formula. So they still have picks in that round, but they gave up those, and I like it. I think the Eagles haven't had a cornerback that's this good in a very long time, probably since Asante Samuel back when they signed him back in 2010, I think it was, somewhere in that range. So this is certainly a need for them. You know, they're rebuilding that cornerback position. They gave up 18 touchdown passes last year. That secondary did, which was the most in the NFL. So they had to do something, and this was the best they could do. I thought they were going to go for Trufant when the Falcons cut him because the Eagles' new cornerbacks or defensive backs coach, Marquand Manuel, is from Atlanta and has familiarity with Trufant. But the Lions pounced pretty quickly on Trufant, and that made Slay even more available. And they dealt him the next day after they signed Trufant. So I think probably it's a win-win for both teams. I think, you know, because the Lions replaced Slay with Trufant, who's good. I don't think he's as good as Slay, but he's good. He's a little bit older, but I think it's a win-win for both teams.
Ed Kracz, beat writer for the Philadelphia Eagles, who actually remembers electric football when it had the little players on the thing with the magnets. Remember that? Remember that game?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I was seeing online this week where a lot of people were bringing out their old 80s and sports games, and that was one of them. So I remember that game. You know.
Yeah. It was just you turn
long
on
time before Madden.
Players. Yeah, you would set your players, and then you would turn the switch, and the field would vibrate, and they would move, and one guy would have a little cotton ball stuck in between his arm and his body, and then they even developed a little quarterback. Kind of try to pass that little cotton ball down the field and try to hit somebody with it as the game was vibrating. Never really turned out well. They didn't complete many passes, but yeah, that was it. That was the game.
Kids don't know what they're missing these days when they're playing their Madden. Hey, right. we know the real Madden game, man. We were the original Madden players. Hey, Kracz, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I miss those days. You know, simpler and But what are you going to do? Onward and upward, right?
We'll get through this. This too shall pass, as they say. Ed Kracz, thank you for joining us in our abbreviated version of The Balance today, and we'll talk with you soon. And stay safe and stay non-corona unless it's with a Lyme, sir.
Yep, and I know where I'm going if I need TP, Tom. Just put it in.
That's right.
I got nothing better to do. Maybe I'll drive out to Indianapolis.
You may have to, because I don't know if Amazon will deliver it anymore. I've had my Amazon order pushed back to Wednesday now. So.
Oh boy. I know.
We'll
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, stay safe.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Ed Kracz, beat writer for the Philadelphia Eagles. This has been our abbreviated show today. I appreciate you taking some time to join us. And, hey, we have you got to laugh at it. I mean, it's not funny. The whole thing is a serious situation. I hope everybody is staying safe. And, but you got to laugh. You got to get through this, and we'll all get through this. And we'll look back and we'll say, man, remember that time when? And hopefully we don't come back to that time again. My name is Tom Marcos, El Presidente. This has been an abbreviated version of the Balance because we're quarantined and there's no other sports with the NFL free agency. Thanks to Mo from the BS Sports Show and Ed Kracz, a beat writer for the Philadelphia Eagles and SI.com, our official NFL contributor. I'm out of here. Don't drink and drive. It ain't cool. Deuces.
Tell 'em, we ain't never scared. 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 Let's go. Touchdown.
Join us next week for The Balance. In the meantime, check us out on Twitter, T-Balance, or Facebook, The Balance, or online at www.thebalanceonline.com.